In this week's video, we review a terrain mat from the Skweeky Tavurn. The Skweeky Tavurn contacted me a few weeks back, expressing interest in having me do a video review of some of their cartoon terrain mats, and I said, heck yes, let's do it, and they sent them right over. So disclaimer, I did not pay for these mats. When I was planning this episode, I was struggling with a way of meaningfully comparing this type of battle mat with another popular brand, say like Frontline Gaming. They're pretty transparent as it is. They are all approximately 2.8 millimeters thick. They're made from a mousepad-like material that adheres to a surface when placed on things like wood or the floor. And it even adheres pretty well when you don't have the mat fully on top of a surface. If you have it hanging off a little bit, it still sticks pretty well. The top is adorned with colorful cartoon art, just like the name suggests. One cool feature about these particular battle mats that separate them from their competitors is that they come in 2 foot by 2 foot modular pieces. This is nice because you can rearrange the mats as you see fit and play on a variety of surface sizes, 2x2, 4x4, 6x4, and so on. My first thought when I was introduced to this modular idea was that the gaps in between the mats would snag on model bases and similar items, so I tested them in 2 games of Shadow War Armageddon and didn't really experience this at all. In regards to the artwork on top of the mats, when I asked a few other miniature wargamers what they thought, I kind of gleaned that a lot of them weren't very fond of the kind of art that was presented. It doesn't really fit very well for things like Warhammer 40k universes, but might be suited more for things like Arcadia Quest or other types of D&D campaigns that would suit a terrain like this. Regardless of whether or not you like the terrain, the Skweeky Tavurn is coming out with a variety of terrain on top of their mat, so if this one doesn't suit your tastes, maybe another one will. In terms of price, if you wanted to cover a 6 foot by 4 foot area with these modular mats, it would cost you $81, whereas if you bought it from Frontline Gaming, it would cost something more like $75. So you do pay a little bit for the modularity. In addition to these table mats, you can also find other familiar miniature wargaming related gear on their website, such as paints and paintbrushes from familiar brands like Army Painter. This company is just getting started out, so while there may not be many items on their web store, one cool feature of them is that all of their mats are produced entirely in the United States. So if you care to support American industry and also buy a cool piece of kit for the miniature wargaming community, this is a pretty good excuse. I'd like to give all the products that I review a score out of 5, and before I give this product its score, I want to explain what the scale is supposed to represent. A 3 meets my expectations exactly for what a product should be. Anything higher than that is exceeding my expectations, and anything below 3 is not delivering on what I think that particular product should be delivering on. The score I want to give to Skweeky Tavurn's cartoons mat is a 3 out of 5. It does exactly what I expect a battle mat to do from a functional perspective. It does strive a little bit for uniqueness by introducing that modularity, but at the same time, it also removes a little bit from the immersion of war games, such as unpainted terrain, unpainted miniatures, or lines running down your battlefield. When I talked to other miniature wargamers, I understood that a lot of them would just prefer to have a single piece of terrain mat instead of modular pieces, and I'm of a similar opinion for the aforementioned reasons. If you'd like to find some of these game mats and get them for your own particular D&D campaigns or miniature war games or board games, you can check out the Skweeky Tavurn's information in the description below. Enough about table mats, let's check out a mini person's model.
We're doing it live, yeah. We're doing a low version today. Love doing it live, yeah.
Eli Christoph. What's up, my dad? Eli has a very cool little miniature diorama with some Tyranids and some Eldar. This looks really cool. I love scenic bases and just dioramas in general, so this is kind of like a foray into the world of dioramas, and I hope to see more from you, Ethan. This is unrelated to the miniature stuff itself, but I like the infinity white background that you have going on. I can see the line, but it looks It looks pretty good. I like how the Tyranids are stalking over their recently killed prey, and he's just like pooling out blood. It looks really cool, and I dig it a lot. Thanks for the submission, Eli. Thanks for checking out my review of this battle mat. If you dig the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to support the channel, I have a sticker and a t-shirt that I'm selling on my Redbubble account. Subscribe or die, but most importantly, don't forget to...